In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
So yes, Father, what would you say to somebody who is skeptical about this whole thing, like demonic possession, I think everybody believes that God exists today, and nobody is doing witchcraft, nobody is asking Satan's help to do something in their lives. So what would you say to somebody who is super skeptical about this thing?
From the 17th century French poet Charles Pierre Baudelaire, where he writes, "The devil's cleverest ruse is to convince people that he does not exist." The devil would prefer that we believe that he not exist. That way he can work in the shadows and sow his deception all around us. You know what's interesting? The devil is not an atheist. Just think about that for a moment.
Yes.
The devil is not an atheist. The devil knows that God exists. Think of his line again to Eve in the garden in the book of Genesis, where he says, "Did God really tell you?" So the devil acknowledges that God exists, but he wants us to live as if God did not exist. So
Yeah.
see, he's not an atheist. So there are a lot of people today who are skeptical, but I would say that faith and science should not be at odds with one another. It's not a question of God or science. It should be God and science, recognizing that God has created everything. We think of those first 10 words in the book of Genesis. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. In that one moment, God created time. So in the beginning, God created space, the heavens, and God created matter. He created the earth. So God gave us time, space, and matter in those very first 10 words in the Bible. So again, it's important for us not to say that it has to be science or God. I think that it has to be both.
Has to be both.